Alright, so this question is check if array pairs are divisible by k. So given an array and a k, so you want to divide the array into half of them, and such that the sum of each pair is divisible by k. Alright, so for this one, it's 1 to 10, right? And then the k is equal to 5. So 1 plus 9 is 10, and then 10 divided by 5 is 2. So it's divisible by k, and then doing the same thing for 2, 8, 3, 7, 4, 6, and then 5, 10. Alright, so this one will be super straightforward, and then the second one will be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And 7 will be the k. 1 plus 6, 7. 7 divided by k. 2 plus 5, 3 plus 6, 3 plus 4, right? So you return true at the end, and then for this one, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and then k equal to 10. I mean, you can do 6 plus 4, and that's it. You cannot do like this. You cannot do 2, 3, 5. Like this is not. Pure is like only two number, so you return false at the end. So what you need to do is basically you just want to find out you're gonna have a hash map. Key will be represent the value. I mean, key will represent the value in the array, and then it's gonna be num, and then the value is gonna represent the frequency, how many times it occurs, because you can say 11111, right? All right. Anyway, all right, and then that will be a frequency, and then what you need to do is you want to find out your complement for this value, and then if you do find it, then you are able to form a pair, right? You are able to form a pair. So you can remove the old one and then put this one in the map, and then basically just keep doing this. And then after the traversal, you can actually check the size of map is half. It's half of the array. If that is true, then you can return true. So according so hash map, I will be integer dot integer. And I'm going to call the count. So the count will become the half the array, right? And then for in num array, and I'm going to say remainder equal to, so one way of checking if less divisible by k is you want to make sure since it can be go over to negative value, right? So what you need to do is you want to mod by k and add by k, later on you mod by k. So this will avoid you to get out of boundary, right? And then the complementary remainder will become k. K will always be positive, so k minus the num. Sorry, it's not a num, it's a remainder. And then mod by k. So again, we already know this value will be a positive, right? So num mod by k plus k mod k. This will guarantee be positive, and then k minus this number, and then mod by k will be this one. So what we need to do is if mat does contain key for complement, then we want to do some fancy stuff. So what we need to do is we need to increment the count, and then we need to remove the what's that called? We need to remove the complement by fixed by 1, and that's it. And update if complement free is equal to 0, then remove, and then the else is pretty straightforward. Just say, oh, I'm going to put the current remainder and increment the frequency. So that's it. All right, let's see. So what we need to do is incremental count. Okay, and then we need to remove. So map dot put. Oh, sorry. Map dot put complement remainder, and then map dot get this minus one. So if map dot get complement is equal to 0, then I want to remove. So that's it. Um, mhm. Alright, so the time and space, space will be olefin, time will be olefin. So whatever I do right here, what you could do is using the content array to store. And there's another solution I don't recommend, but there's another solution is I'm gonna copy paste. It's going to be the same. Okay, you don't have this one. It's going to be the same. You create a map and then you iterate the for loop, the array first to get a remainder into the map. And then you traverse again the for loop to actually get a remainder. And this will be the same to get a positive. And if the remainder is equal to 0, so which means this will be, so if there's 1 all the way to 10 and then k is equal to 10. So if remainder is equal to 0 and then you want to, so this will be the map, right? So 10 will be frequency by 1. So 10 is frequency by 1. So if I get this and then multiply by 2, if I know this is equal to 1, I can tell like no one can pair with this value. So I immediately return false. And then the next is going to be you checking the current remainder and the complementary remainder. Do they have the same frequency count? If they don't have it, then you return false. So I don't recommend this because it doesn't make sense to me, but it is working. So anyway, for this solution, time and space is going to be the same. This will be olefin for the this olefin for the space, olefin for the time, olefin for the time. So yeah. So again, you can do whatever you want. You can convert this to contain an array instead of hash map. So that's it.